with week 3 in the books, let's get right into week 4, you guys. A lot of upsets, a lot of shocking victories, a lot of very good games. I mean, only certain games ended up with a certain outcome that people expected. People had the Eagles as favorites, Brady and the New England Patriots as favorites, Cowboys as favorites. Those are like the only few I can think off the top of my head that a certain team was favorites. But a lot of teams got upset. The Bills upset the Broncos. Redskins upset the Raiders. Jacksonville upset the Ravens. You know, it's I think the Bears, right? Yeah, the Bears upset the Steelers. You know, like it was a crazy week of football. A lot of teams that were 2-0 got upset by teams that were 0-2, 1-1, that were looking for that second win off their first loss or second loss or whatever to get them started. And a lot of them came true. A lot of them, you know, hats off to all the teams that managed to pull off a miracle. But today we're going to get into week 4. Starting off with the Bears in Green Bay. Green Bay stopped Cincinnati from taking their first win in Green Bay. So, this can go either way. In my honest opinion, the Bears just are coming off a win against the Steelers. I don't think that it's going to be, you know, that kind of game where the Bears actually come out and play really well and end up, you know, upsetting the Packers. But I'm going to stick with the Packers with this game. Saints and the Dolphins. The Dolphins got exposed. Not exposed, but they got upset by the Jets. That's another upset that I missed. I'm going to go with the Saints because the Saints are coming off a very big game off another upset. 34-13 against the Panthers. That's big right there, especially for Drew Brees. And they're getting, I think, Snead back, right, off of his suspension. So the Saints offensively look like they can do a lot of damage. Panthers at the Patriots. Cam Newton isn't looking too great. You know, ankle injury, shoulder still looks a little iffy at best. I'm going to go with the Patriots to hand the Panthers their second loss of the season. Jacksonville at New York to play the Jets. Now, both these teams are coming off an upset win. Jacksonville's looking a lot better, though. I'm going to stick with Jacksonville. Blake Bortles, maybe he can pull off some more stunts to get some more points on the board for those fantasy players. Let's go Bengals at the Browns, the battle of the 2-0-3 teams in the North. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I think the Bengals, after showing off their new offensive coordinator, Bill Lazor's scheme, and having a lot of success finally getting points on the board, touchdown-wise at least, I'd go with the Bengals. I think that they'll be able to catch a struggling Browns defense in the midst of disaster, because right now they're not looking too great overall. I mean, they're struggling again. People are asking for changes at quarterback and everything. It's a mess, like always. So, Lions and Vikings. Oh, that's a matchup right there. If Bradford plays, I'm going to go with the Vikings. But in all honesty, realistically, the Lions should have won last week on Sunday against the Falcons. That was a game that they got robbed of a win. But I'm going to go with the rebound. They're going to win this game against the Vikings in Minnesota. Rams at Cowboys. Realistically, I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Obviously, I said the same exact thing about the Cardinals game, and I didn't rule out an upset, and I'm not going to rule out another one here. Dallas most likely will win this game without a doubt. But the Rams, offensively, they're pretty scary. Jared Goff is looking really nice. The addition of Sammy Watkins is really big, along with, you know, Todd Gurley. And Bryce Butler, hey, you're playing your former team, so have fun with that. But in the end, I think the Cowboys will pull off a win realistically, but I wouldn't count out a Rams upsets. Don't count that out. Bills at the Falcons. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Bills can manage to make this happen, maybe, but I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't be too on that. You know, I wouldn't be too hyped for the Bills to win this game. Man. Let's see here. Skipping the Eagles. I'm doing NFC East rivals in this video now because just to keep it easy for myself. 49ers at the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Case in point. Giants at the Buccaneers. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. Hopefully they can rebound after getting, I wouldn't say exposed, but embarrassed would be the correct word, by Case Keenum. Back up to Sam Bradford in Minnesota. I'm just... How do you let that happen? Tampa Bay. How do you let that happen? Raiders at the Broncos. This is going to be a really nice game. Both these two teams are coming off an upset loss. The Raiders looked really bad. As far as the Broncos, they didn't look any better, but not as bad as the Raiders did. I'm going to go with the more powered offense in the Raiders to hopefully rebound against a really strong team and put the hype over Washington to rest. It was a one-game thing. It could possibly be, they could actually be pretty good, but in the end, who knows? We'll find out this week. I'm going to go with the Raiders. The Colts at the Seahawks. Why is it actually a difficult game for me to pick? Both these two teams have struggled. Have you guys seen the Snapchat, or the screenshot rather, of the entire offensive line of the Seahawks being down on the ground and Russell Wilson's just kind of sitting there like, whoa, crap, what am I going to do now? Against whoever they play I can't remember. I'm having a brain fart, but the Seahawks did not look great. These past 3 weeks in general, neither have the Colts, of course, but their quarterback made a statement that he actually belongs in the NFL this past weekend. So I'm gonna keep it safe. Maybe the Seahawks can get back on track here and win this game. Offense needs to show something. And Monday Night Football, Redskins at the Chiefs. Chiefs. Come on. You guys thought I was actually thinking about that? No. The Chiefs are the best team in the league. Hopefully they can keep that going because the Redskins are coming off a big win against Oakland, where Oakland did not look like Oakland. So they're going to Kansas City. So that's the big thing about this game, is that they're going to Kansas City, one of the hardest, if not the hardest team to beat at home, minus the Patriots, of course. But Chiefs are the #1 team right now. They have the best running back, some of the best wide receivers. Their defense is pretty strong as well, and their offensive line is not easy to get by. So it'll be a very fun matchup, and don't get me wrong, I will be watching that game without a doubt, because it's going to be an interesting game for sure. But tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. As far as these NFC East prediction games go, I'm going to go into more depth. I'm going to keep making the single videos for them, but I'm giving you guys the pick now for those 3 guys. I'm picking the Giants to lose, Cowboys to win, Redskins to lose. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below, what you guys have, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later. Peace out.